This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from the Metropolitan Police in London, and they are saying today that they have broke records, worldwide records, in relation to the seizure of cryptocurrency. This story is massive because I've been covering cryptocurrency stories relating to crime for quite a while now, and we've seen a lot of examples of gangs accepting cryptocurrency in exchange for drugs, and this shows that international sales of drugs are being done via crypto. I'm sure everyone's been to the bank and tried to take out a considerable amount of money, and the difficulties you get questioned. If it's over a certain amount, that will be flagged and you'll have to potentially get an investigation as to why you want your own money. But in cryptocurrency, that doesn't happen. You can send £1 million straight away instantly to whoever you want all over the world. There is no limit, in fact, to how much you can send in cryptocurrency. You could send all of your cryptocurrency in one payment and it will not be flagged or looked at by the government or the tax system or anything like that. And this is something the police have been trying to combat and trying to get regulated since the emergence of cryptocurrencies. In relation to this case, they say that they've seized £114 million worth of crypto. The seizure was carried out by the Metropolitan Police's Economic Crime Command on the back of intelligence received about the transfer of criminal assets. Detective Constable Joe Ryan said criminals need to legitimise their money, otherwise it risks being seized by law enforcement. The proceeds of crime are often laundered back to their origin, but disrupting the flow of funds prevents them from being reinvested back into crime. The Deputy Assistant Commander Graham McNulty said every single part of the Met is working to reduce violence on the street as an absolute priority, and this includes financial investigators. There is an inherent link between money and violence is used to extort, blackmail and control and exploit people. And even though money remains king, cryptocurrency is definitely making its way into the criminal underworld. And as I said earlier, they've been trying to lobby for this to get more restrictions. In the article that was written in the Times on June the 7th, Scotland Yard detectives want new laws to freeze cryptocurrency accounts of criminals in the same way they can stop them transferring funds in normal bank accounts. The Metropolitan Police is lobbying the government to change legislation to make it tougher for criminals to transfer cryptocurrency. There has also been examples in the Ukraine of gangs opening up their own exchanges to launder up to £42 million that they made from ransomware attacks back in 2018 to 2020. And this was revealed by the exchange called Binance. The Metropolitan Police have been concerned about the use of cryptocurrency in drug dealing since as early as 2017. An article stating that drug dealers were using cryptocurrency ATMs in London to store their proceeds of crime. The organised crime detectives said that even small-time drug dealers were embracing currencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin and Ethereum as ways of banking drug money without getting caught. The machines, of which there were 50 in the capital at the time, I think there's more now, allow them to swap money for cryptocurrencies without alerting law enforcement if they do it with a large amount of cash. The warning given by the police in a briefing to reporters that was reported in Business Insider at the time showed that there was an increased public profile for cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, and this meant even unsophisticated criminals were embracing it and using it. The Serious Organised Crime Command said that cryptocurrency crimes went from 0 at the start of 2016 to several dozen every single day. Detective Inspector Tim Court, who is a cryptocurrency specialist, said if you're a local drug dealer, crypto ATMs are a great opportunity to get rid of the cash that you've just made. There are around 100 ATMs in the UK, and officers said around half of them are in London. They said this is making drug dealing operations almost cashless, and it means that it's harder to build cases. And this is a prime example from back in May that I covered on the channel about an Essex gang that was actually investing their profits into crypto. They had bought £120,000 worth of cryptocurrency from drug dealing and receiving crypto from their customers. The police said that they made around £500,000 and most of it was stashed in cryptocurrency, and it was laundered also through a pub that was owned by the ringleader Paul Golding. So this is a really interesting story, I thought, and I really want to hear what people have to say on this. Do you think there needs to be more regulations in relation to how much you can send, for example? Because of course somebody that's made £1 million is always going to choose that method as opposed to carrying it on planes or vehicles and risking getting it confiscated. So please drop your comments below, share this story, and follow us online as well at Scarcity Studios, and visit the website at scarcitystudios.com. Peace.